I have here a Subaru EZ30 six-cylinder engine. It's a 3-litre engine, and I'm not a real big fan of them, but this one has had some head gasket problems. Customer overheated it, and so we've replaced head gaskets, but unfortunately, for whatever reason, the head gaskets failed again, and the car was blowing all kinds of white smoke, so water was getting into the combustion. So I'll have to have a look at the heads and just see what the problem is there. But what I'm doing now is just to check this cylinder block and the cylinder head to see if there's any warpage or any gaps. So you can put a cylinder head on, but if the cylinder head gasket or cylinder head is going to be is warped in any way, then it won't matter if you put a good brand new gasket on, torque it all up right to spec. It's going to be a problem. So what I have put on here is this product here called Bearing Blue, which is used for checking bearing crush and things like that, to see how well things are mating together. So I've done this side, and it's not too bad. You can see I've had the head bolted on, and I've torqued it up to like 25 foot-pounds or something, and you can see it's pretty good here around this opening here and the water jacket. It looks like it's pretty good. Look, where the bearing blue hasn't transferred is right here, but I suspect that's going to be taken up with a head gasket. So what I've done is I've come around and done this side. I'm just bolting this side up, so just put the these bolts back in. You can reuse these bolts. They're not a torque to yield stretch bolt or anything. This shank is the same length the whole way down. A stretch bolt will usually have a smaller shank to the thread, and if you really want to know, then measure the old one, an old head bolt, to a new one, to see if there's any difference in length, because I don't think there will be. I've reused these before and not had an issue. So if you turn the engine over so that your pistons are all away from the cylinder head, so we don't have a piston running into any of the valves because you haven't got a gasket there, so there's zero clearance. This is just to check how well the cylinder head and block crush together. So again, just do these up in the pattern that they tell you to if you're putting the head on permanently, and just tighten them up to 25 or 30 foot-pounds all the way around in the right sequence, and then undo it and see how you go. So let's do that and we'll see how it works out. Okay, so they're all bolted up, and now we'll take them off. I'll just show you one inside, the other side, that to show you how well the blue transferred across to the cylinder head. Okay, so this is where I put the bearing blue on the block, so this is how well it has transferred across to the cylinder head. So you can see a few spots here where I think I wiped that, but there's a few spots here and here where it doesn't look like it's done a very good job. Now that may just be, a few thousandths of an inch, and the gasket might take that up, but I will get these heads machined and tested. So that's what it looks like when you've done that procedure, and hopefully that'll help you see whether you've got serious problems with your cylinder head or the block, where there's large areas where it's not contacting. Then you're going to have to do some work on either the block or the cylinder head or both. Okay, I hope that's a help.